Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the sometimes strange and always interesting language of corporate filings. Today, we're diving into an 8K report from ADTRAN Holdings. Now, usually 8Ks are a bit boring, but this one has a juicy leadership shakeup, so let's see what's cooking at ADTRAN. First off, an 8K is basically a corporate breaking news report. Companies use it to tell investors about significant events that could affect their stock. In this case, ADTRAN is reporting some executive changes. ADTRAN Holdings is a company that provides networking and communications equipment. Think of them as building the infrastructure for how we all connect to the internet. They make the stuff that helps your internet service provider get you your bandwidth. Now, let's get into the good stuff. So, ADTRAN is changing up their finance team. They're bringing in a new Chief Financial Officer, or CFO. This is the person in charge of all the money stuff at the company. Timothy Santo is the new CFO. He's coming in March 10, 2025. He will also be the Principal Accounting Officer, which basically means he is the one making sure the books are in order and correct. He's also going to be the Treasurer, the one actually holding the money. Before ADTRAN, Santo was at Cons Inc., and before that he was at PRA Group, and before that he was at Grant Thornton. He also spent a long time at General Electric, or GE. So he's got a pretty solid background in finance. He also has a Master of Business Administration, or MBA, and is a Certified Public Accountant, or CPA. Now let's talk about the money. Santo's getting an annual base salary of $460,000. He will also get a bonus based on how well he does and stock grants. These stock grants are in the form of restricted stock units, or RSUs, and performance stock units, or PSUs. RSUs are basically shares that vest over time, meaning he gets them after working there for a certain period. PSUs depend on how well the company performs. So his total pay could be a lot more than just the salary. He also gets relocation costs covered. There's also a mention of indemnification. This means that the company will cover his legal expenses if he gets sued for something he did while working for ADTRAN. It's a pretty standard thing for executives. So what happens to the old CFO? That would be Ulrich Dopfer. Well, he's not leaving the company, but he's stepping down as CFO. He is going to become Vice President, Finance and Administration Planning. Dopfer will also still be on the management board of ADTRAN Networks SC, which is a subsidiary, a company that is owned by the company. ADTRAN also put out a press release about these changes. That's part of what's called Regulation FD, which is a rule that says companies have to share important information with everyone at the same time. This way, no one gets an unfair advantage. The press release just confirms Santo's appointment and Dopfer's move. It's pretty standard stuff. Now, what does all this mean for ADTRAN? Well, a CFO change is always a big deal. The CFO is like the financial quarterback of the company. They set the financial strategy and make sure the company is on solid financial footing. Santo seems like a capable guy with a lot of experience, so that's a good sign. Why is ADTRAN making this change? The company doesn't really say, but it could be for a lot of reasons. Maybe they wanted someone with a different skill set, or maybe Dopfer wanted to do something else. Looking at ADTRAN's situation in general, the telecommunications equipment industry is facing some interesting times. There's a lot of competition, and technology is changing fast. ADTRAN needs to keep innovating to stay ahead. The CFO plays a critical role in making those things happen. ADTRAN stock is traded on the Nasdaq stock market under the ticker symbol ADTN. Keep an eye on the stock price and see how investors react to this news. If investors think the new CFO is a good fit, the stock could go up. If they're not so sure, it could go down. Now, for my take, I think this CFO change is something to watch closely. Santo has a good track record, but it's always a question mark how someone will perform in a new role. Dopfer is staying with the company, and he will be working for a company that ADTRAN owns, so it is possible the change was simply what he wanted. We will have to wait and see what will happen next. Thanks for watching Corporate Decoder. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give us a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of corporate filings.